Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 11th to the 20th, 2018 reading for you. Now I've shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we're going to see what these 10 days have in store for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. All right, and there you are. There you are again. Just going to move these over just a tiny bit. All right, your first card, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, is the Five of Wands. This means that you might be experiencing arguments that have kind of escalated. They started off as something small and they grew bigger and bigger and just kind of blew up. Or it could mean that you are having people who are opposing you, who kind of don't want you to succeed, that are trying to get the better of you. Whichever way this is, there is going to be, or there has been, arguments that have happened that could really be impacting the way that you're seeing things and the way that things are moving forward. What this card is telling me here is that if you do wind up getting in a kind of very stressful situation, if you do wind up having people, try to tell you what to do and give their opinion and everything like that, and you don't want to hear it, it would be best, instead of engaging, to kind of just walk away, because this could escalate. This could become something a lot bigger than what you want to deal with. And what you have here is such prosperity that you don't want this marring the 10 days, okay? And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. You have wealth, prosperity, your harvest coming in, true love for some of you, with the swans right down there. Could be the type of harvest that you're looking for. You could be looking for love. For some of you, you are. And that's coming in. For others, you're looking for wealth of your purse, right? You're also guarding your purse, watching, making sure you know where your money's going, making sure you know where your prosperity is, because you're having the fruits of your labor pay off. You're having your harvests come in. You could also be having somebody who helps you kind of take inventory, look at everything, make sure you're double checking their work. Now with the hawk here, and in falconry, when it hunts, it can see so much more than what you can see before you. So taking a broader look at everything, looking at the big scope, seeing where your prosperity lies. You might even be making business changes, just a little tweak to things in order to enhance your prosperity, and if not in your business, in your home, in your day-to-day life, a way that a small little change through looking at the big picture that can really bring in a great harvest to you. Your next card is the Death card. This is a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. And what I love here is his halo. He's the only card in the deck to have this halo behind him, which means that as you are moving forward, you're being blessed. Half of you is looking back towards the spiritual realm. The other half is moving forward on this earthly plane, and you are really moving forward to the best of your abilities to enhance exactly what you want. There's been, again, a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. So think of it as like a snake shedding its skin, or taking off a worn jacket and putting on a new one, because you are moving forward in a sense of prosperity, in a sense of bounty and purpose, right? And the major arcana cards here, and you have 3 of them, are the big events that are happening, whereas the minor arcana cards, even though we have 2 court cards and 1 ace, these are big events too, but they're going to be a little bit downplayed to the kind of karma cards of the major arcana. Now you have the Strength card here, which is you. In the major arcana deck, you are represented by the Strength card, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and you are moving forward in prosperity. You are moving forward after this transformation of self, after this dying away of the old self, and embracing a new way of looking at things, which is probably going to also help increase your prosperity. You are moving forward in strength of self. You are moving forward in strength of purpose. You have the Boar here, and in the Riderite Tarot deck, this is a young woman embracing a lion, an unlikely pair. Here, it is a knight and a boar running side by side. And knights usually hunted boars in medieval times. They were considered fearsome foes because they were small, they were nimble, they had these huge tusks, and it was a sign of great skill to be able to kill a boar. So what it is here is an unlikely pairing. Maybe even a coming together of opposites. And that's where you build your strength. Your strength isn't through brute force. It isn't through making things happen, through kind of demanding it. It's through making things happen through caring and understanding and compassion. An unlikely pairing that moves you forward. You have the lion here, so bravery, courage of self, prosperity. The knight and the boar, an unlikely pair, but also fighting towards the same goal, fighting to achieve the same thing. So there's something in your life right now, I feel, that you want to move forward. You want to have the prosperity come in. You want the arguments to stop. And it's taking you embracing your personal strength, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and going through a transformation of self, which is leading you forward with prosperity. It's leading you forward with the Knight of Wands, which is, again, representing you. You're a fire sign. You're represented by the wands in the tarot deck, and you're also represented by the Strength card in the Major Arcana. So you have yourself coming through both times, and now both are representing action, something needing to be done. And you are moving forward in prosperity. Your armor's on. You are embracing your prosperity. You're embracing your joy. Think of this wand. You can think of it as a magic wand. You can think of it as a sapling. And once it's planted, once you embrace that fire in your belly, that once you embrace what you desire to do, you're going to see the wand bear prosperity. It's going to help you amplify your inner magic, your inner self. And by inner magic, I mean the bit of the God's head that is inside each and every one of us. There's a parable in Hinduism that says God put the God's head, a bit of divinity, into each and every person because he knew that's where no one would look. They could climb the highest mountain, they could go to the deepest part of the sea, go into space. That's all places that man would look for prosperity, for joy, for happiness. But they would never take the time to stop and look within themselves. So even as you're charging forward, even as you're boldly obtaining your goals and achieving your dreams, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you're to kind of center yourself and look in at the power that you have, the power of self, the power of prosperity, and move forward knowing that you are on the right path. Move forward knowing the darker side of human nature and knowing that you are obtaining your goals. You're obtaining your prosperity. As a tree, this can be planted. It can bear fruit, it makes shade, it cleans the air, it brings homes to animals, can be used for lumber. It's knowing more and more your own personal power and really embracing that power. This is also youthful energy, a vitality of self as you are moving forward. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles. And this can be an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. But this is also you being seen as a person of prosperity, a person of wealth, a person who has either the ease of wealth or something you value as much as money. You're leaving your sorrows behind, but you're always remembering them. And you're moving forward in love. You're moving forward in joy and in happiness, embracing what you desire. Right? So this could also say that an earth sign is helping you move forward in the prosperity. It's helping you embrace your prosperity. But this is also you yourself, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Taurus, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, embracing your own personal prosperity. And now both the wands and the pentacles, both fire signs and earth signs, are part of the earth. So this is being grounded. This is keeping your feet, and you'll go farther, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, if you keep your feet firmly planted on the ground and you move forward in your own personal prosperity, your own personal bounty, really focusing on what it is that you want to achieve and going after that. Now this can indicate wealth. Again, the Queen of Pentacles can indicate something you value as much as money. But just don't get tangled up in the Five of Wands, in arguments, in anger, because that can propel you away from the prosperity that you're seeking. Okay, because you can sit there and want to defend that you're right and want to defend that you know what you're doing, and that could lead things to just take on a life of their own, and you don't need that energy to come in. Your main goal here, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, is to move forward in prosperity of self, in prosperity of purpose, embracing your lessons, embracing moving forward in strength and kindness, and embracing the next phase. Because you have the wish card here. In your clarifying cards, there we go, are absolutely beautiful. We have the Star card and the Ace of Cups. The Star card is you getting your heart's wish after a time of suffering, after a time of struggle, okay? Because that's the story of Branwen. She, and I'm sure you've heard it before, but she was a princess of Wales. She was married to the King of Ireland. She went over to Ireland, but not before one of her brothers insulted the King of Ireland greatly. She goes to Ireland, everything's forgiven, they're supposed to move forward, but she sits there and everybody whispers into the king's ear, oh, how could you forgive her? How could you let her, sit there and think that she's better than all of us? And so he casts her down. He doesn't kill her because he still loves her in this weird backhanded way. And he sends her to the kitchens and she becomes a scullery maid. And he orders a box on her ears for her to be smacked on her ears every single day. And she teaches this bird right here how to speak. And she sends out her wish to her brother. And her brother hears the bird speak, gets the message. The bird flies all the way from Ireland to Wales. The brother gets the message, and he comes over and he rescues her. She gets her heart's wish, after a time of suffering, after a time of pain, after a time of really, really learning what it is that she wants. So after a time of hardship, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you know your wish, you know what you want out of life, and that's what you're obtaining. And God, Source, or Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of blessings, is handing you a gift of prosperity, of love. And your cup is going to start overflowing with it, overflowing with joy, and it's going to start radiating outward. And you get a sense of peace, a sense of prosperity, a sense of majesty coming in. It clears the water, and you're going to see that as you embrace this peace, as you embrace this understanding, it ripples outwards to more and more people. And it starts brightening their days. All right, give me a minute. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you are going through a transformation of self in these 10 days, from September 11th through the 20th. Right? You are embracing what you want. You're embracing more of who you are, being authentically true, looking towards the spiritual realm, and also looking on this earthly plane and seeing how you want to move forward, how you want to continue. Okay? Really seeing things kind of much more clearly than ever before. And you're moving away from arguing. You're moving away from squabbling. You're saying, I do not want this in my life. And you're embracing yourself as you move forward in your prosperity, in your bounty. You have your armor on. You know how to use your personal power, your personal self, to obtain and achieve blessings and beauty. You have prosperity coming into your life. Wealth, something you value as much as money. You have your eye on the bigger picture here with this hawk. Okay? Watch your purse, mind your money. Know where things are going. It's going to help increase your wealth, but it's also going to just be wise because it's just saying here to watch your purse. I'm not sure if anybody is disloyal, okay? Also make sure you're checking. If you have anybody help you with your finance, make sure you're looking at things over again. You're moving forward in love. Some of you are going to be moving forward in love, obtaining the love that you desire, and it could very well be with the earth sign. Embracing this love, embracing this prosperity. Moving forward with bounty of self. Knowing what you want, knowing what you desire after a time of hardship. Embracing love. You have to embrace love, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Love for yourself, love for what you are achieving. Okay, because that's going to bring in the prosperity more and more. because you're focusing here on how you want to continue forward on the earthly realm, with a vitality of self, with a knowing, more so than ever before, how you want to proceed, how you want to achieve, moving forward in strength. Absolutely, absolutely embracing who you are, embracing your truth, embracing strength through kindness, and embracing kind of the next phase in your journey. But moving away from arguments, definitely. If arguments can be avoided, and it may be impossible, but if they can be avoided or diffused, or, you can walk away, definitely. Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, don't engage. Because that's going to push back your prosperity. And you're moving forward with such a sense of purpose. Getting what you desire after a time of struggle, after a time of strife. And you get what you love. Absolutely, positively what you love. And this is getting your heart's wish. And people might not know that you have wished for it, but you definitely do. And I'm going to turn over the deck. Oh, I love it, a Major Arcana card. And see what subconsciously you have to hear. And this is the Devil card, a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. Okay? Just like here. Oh no, why did I say the Devil card? This is the Death card. This is a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. The Devil card is breaking chains. Breaking the chains of the past, breaking the chains that are binding you and keeping you from achieving your goals. This is looking at your happiness. This is saying, what is it that I want? Where is it that I want to be? And moving forward towards those goals. The angels are fiercely guarding you as you embark on this journey. Absolutely embracing what you desire. This is also saying that this is also a warning of not falling into any sort of addiction. It doesn't have to be, the more common ones, drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, anything like that. It could just be something that you do in excess in order to kind of push back responsibilities. Because you're embracing your responsibilities and you're moving forward in bounty and in beauty, sitting there saying, this is what I want from life. And you might find that what you truly want out of your existence isn't exactly the cookie cutter mold for what everybody says that you're supposed to have. But what you're embracing now is your own personal happiness, your own personal joy, moving forward in majesty of self. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it was a pleasure doing this reading for you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.